Hey guys, I'm Wade, this is Monya.
Hello.
And in this video, we're going to take you through 4 days of the most brutal but most beautiful hike in Peru.
Ausangate.
We've just arrived at the starting point for our hike. You can see Mount Ausangate in the background behind me. The chef's over here setting up to cook us a quick breakfast before we take off. The energy is really high with everybody in camp because this trail has been closed for the last 7 months, and we are actually the first tourists to book a tour to do the trail of Ausangate. So we could come across a lot of unexpected things because no one knows what the condition of the trail is like, and no one knows what the condition of the campsites are like along the trail. So that's quite exciting for me. Last night Monya was really ill. We think she's got some parasites, so we got her some medication to kill these parasites. We're currently at about 4,300 meters above sea level, and we're really just hoping that Monya can hold out and that she'll be fine. Along this hike of 35 kilometers, we'll be walking for about 8 hours per day, and we'll be climbing to heights of around 5,000 meters. So to put that into perspective, Everest base camp is 5,300. So we're pretty high up, and this is not going to be a very easy hike. And just like that, the weather's changed. We haven't even set off yet. It's probably about to rain. It's getting freezing now. We got our rain jackets ready. The guys are packing up after breakfast, and we're going to start the trek. We've got 9 kilometers to do. We don't know how long it'll take because we don't know how Monya might do with her sickness. So holding fingers crossed. I'm already struggling to breathe. Haven't even started moving yet. Good luck to us. We're about 3 minutes in. You have these alpacas with the long fur, which is alpaca suri, and then you have the brown alpacas, which is alpaca wakaya. And the difference is the alpaca suri has long fur and they use that for wool, and the alpaca wakaya is used for meat because they grow a little bit bigger. There's your handy alpaca information for the day. We have arrived, and in record time, might I add.
It's 1 p.m.
Super hikers, super hikers. We did only in 2 hours. Before I did in 6, which is super record.
Look guys, level 3 of difficulty is my watch. We did 108%. We did 15,000 steps, and we burned 1,800, almost 50 calories. Bravo.
And she's feeling fresh. She actually was really strong on that hike. She was leading for most of the way. That's probably how we broke the records, because Monya does so much working out every day. But yeah, we're super happy with how she felt.
I feel amazing. I had big struggle last night. I was really worried that, you know, I'm gonna destroy whole our beautiful plans about this hike, but today morning I woke up and I was still scared. But yeah, coca tea and coca leaves and a little bit of plant-based munya as well, plant-based pills on altitude sickness did the trick.
Yeah, we're only at We're only at 4,200 meters above sea level now, so it's not too high. It is high.
It is high.
But it's not crazy high. Tomorrow we start the climb. Tomorrow's 12-kilometer hike. It's going to be a lot more difficult than today. Today for me was easy, but my bag's very heavy. My bag's about 7 to 10 kgs because I've got drone and cameras, equipment and batteries. So that was really starting to kill me after 9 kilometers today. I'm a bit nervous to see how uphill 12-kilometer goes tomorrow, but hopefully tomorrow's not going to be raining the whole day and we can get some drone footage, because today it rained the whole way and the whole way. And then guys, we are high up in the mountains. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. I was focused all the time, and for me hiking is a kind of meditation, so every now and then I was joining to the conversation, but usually I was leading and walking by myself because this is how I'm enjoying really hiking.
It was amazing. We look forward to tomorrow. So tomorrow's an early rise. We have some breakfast. We'll show you the lunch that we get now. The lunch is going to be amazing, I'm sure.
Okay, I was never more impressed. In this kind of environment, this beautiful human being there, our chef, not you, is cooking all the delicious food. Guys, we have pasta, rice, avocado, corn, chicken for boys. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Being here like in the valley, surrounded by snow peaks, is just, you feel so little.
It's beautiful.
It is.
See you guys. Oh, good morning guys. 5:30 in the morning. There's old Lassie, I told you. But look at this, it's freezing, the sky's clear, but the windows are like frosted up. So,
Good morning, everyone.
feeling bright and bushy tailed, and they also give us these like little tubs of boiling hot water. You can see the steam just coming off there.
It will be our shower for the next 4 days, guys.
Yeah, we don't have showers. Saying goodbye to these beautiful little huts, little houses, because tonight we're apparently staying in tents. So I slept extremely well. I was really comfortable. Let's find out how Monya felt. How did you sleep last night?
The best. The best, guys, really.
These sleeping
Warm.
bags are...
Warm, super warm.
How are you feeling for today? You ready for a good little 12 kilometer uphill?
I think yes, and I'm extremely excited for breakfast actually. The chef is cooking such a nice things every day that all I want to do is eat some food.
And how's your sickness?
So I hope that everything will be fine, you know, you never know. But we got some coca tea. I almost finished, and yesterday I was fine, but you never know.
Yesterday was the warm-up day.
Exactly, so
today
we are
it
going
actually
higher.
starts, yeah. So
Fingers crossed.
we'll see you guys on the hike. Good morning.
Hey my love, how are you? Did your broken part say I do by the house we...
This little boy named Carlos is 4 years old. His sister is 5 years old. And what he's doing out here is him and his sister are looking after the alpacas.
200 alpacas.
200 alpacas. Be grateful for what you have. There's a little house down there, sleeps 4 people. Wow.
Eating it out through the heart. Let's die somewhere we will start.
Something really interesting is that in the Quechuan culture, they have a word called aini. And what this means is like everybody in the village will help each other. So if a farm needs to be harvested, for example, everyone in the valley will come and help this one farm harvest. They won't take any payment. They will just help, because in the Quechuan culture, this is aini. And when somebody else needs help, everybody from the village will come and do the same thing. That's a really beautiful manifesto to live by, really. It's sad that we don't have much of that in the Western world.
Vicuña, guys. Vicuñas are protected animals here, and it's a national animal, not actually alpaca. And you can see them up there. Yes, vicuña, look.
This is a chaco is like a ceremony. Yes. It's a ceremony where back in the Inca times, the entire empire would circle a mountain and they would sort of close in, because these vicuñas are very shy animals and they're wild. They're not domesticated, so it's very difficult to catch them and use them for the fur. So what the entire empire would do would circle a mountain and then slowly push in. And what Baker was telling us is that obviously the vicuña are not the only animals on these mountains. There's mountain lions, there's deer and everything. So on this ceremony, they would obviously kill the mountain lions and they would get the deers for meat, the vicuña for fur. There's one right at the top.
See vicuña because
Because it's weird, actually.
it's actually weird. We are very, very lucky.
Oh girl, it must be you again. You have gone straight to my head. Take the pills and go to bed, but I'm still hooked on this. You are sacred in a way.
So we've just gone over the highest pass of the day, 4,800 meters. And I tell you what, it's freezing. I'm not from the snow. Manya is doing quite fine, but this is killing me. My fingers are, can't feel my fingers, can't feel my nose. But I mean, what a great trip.
And I'm the one always freezing. Look at me.
She's from Poland.
Yeah.
Look at this. Hey, what, you can feel that there's less oxygen here. Even our drone was struggling to fly, but we managed to get some good footage.
I don't think I can shake it. We'll get a little place upstate. Stay till the kids all graduate.
So Manya, given the fact that we're like almost 5,000 meters above sea level, how are you feeling?
I feel insanely good. I feel amazing, guys. Full of energy. I have power inside me and I have amazing mood. Ah, snow. So I have to explain you what happened. I thought that I have altitude sickness, but actually once we left Calca and we arrived to Cusco, we both with weight got parasites, but it worked kind of worse for me. So once I realized that it might be actually parasites, last night before our hike went quickly. It was 8:30 p.m. to pharmacy, and I just decided, okay, let me try. If it won't work, it won't work, but at least I tried. So the night before on 3rd, I was dying, and I literally could feel and hear in my throat something was moving. I'm not even joking. So from that night, I feel amazing. I killed those motherfuckers. It cannot get any more beautiful, you know. I wish to have like endless number of cameras because batteries, sorry, because there's not even a 5 minutes of the hike when it's not beautiful.
That's actually something that has been quite a challenge, is for these 4 days you can't charge your batteries and your memory cards fill up, so you have to select exactly which moment you think is worth using the limited battery and the limited space that you have. So
we've been dancing with our eyes from across the room. I've been calculating strategy when to say hello. I've been waiting for my moment. Someone swooped in and stole it. Oh no, oh no. I see you over there with your long legs, and I should ask you to dance, but oh, I have my doubts. I've been running lines in my head, trying to play it out, but I was born with 2 left feet and 1 foot in my mouth. If the planets align and the stars they shine just right, I might take you home tonight. Oh, so here goes nothing.
What I'm doing here right now, I'm peeping with the most marvelous view ever.
Looking for adventure, searching for a new route, but the voices stood against them. They thought that they were crazy, couldn't figure them out. Oh, there they were, just young birds, looking for adventure, searching for a new route.
we had the option between 2 routes to get to our campsite. We had the option to take that crossing across the river there, or to go around this lake. Apparently this is the more difficult route, but a better view.
It was the time to take flight, a time to break out, a time to start a new life. Then this was too small, there was a word to explore. Little birds, it's time to fly. It was a time to take flight, a time to break out, a time to start a new life. Then this was too small, there was a word to explore. Little birds, it's time to fly. Here they were, 2 young birds. They were riding on the wind and rising up above doubt. But there was something inside them. They had the will to overcome and the strength to not break down. Whoa.
3 hours, 37 minutes.
3.5 hours.
Wait, let me give you more details. Recorded ended, saving, and we have 3 hours 37 minutes, 9 kilometers 50.
Start a new life. Then this was too small, there was a word to explore. Little birds, it's time to fly. There they are, just a couple of birds caged up in front of the
Oh my god, we are chilling here whole evening.
And look at the view.
So it just, we arrived and started snowing, guys. Look at the dog. You can absolute pros on the front of you.
The reason why Manya says that is because we finished both our days of hiking extremely quickly. Not by, we didn't try. We still stopped today and we got drone footage and we stopped and had breaks, but fortunately for us, we seem to be a good team, the three of us, so Baker, Manya and I. So what we're gonna do is tomorrow we were supposed to hike from here to a campsite and stay the night there, but what Baker says is that we're probably gonna get there in about 3 hours. And so what we might do is leave early here tomorrow, eat lunch at the next campsite, and then head to our final campsite a day early. So tonight we're gonna sleep here 4,700 meters above sea level. Hopefully we can sleep well. Baker says that what happens is a lot of the time people struggle with sleep. They either have belly issues, they feel sick and nauseous, or they just don't sleep. They wake up through the night. So hopefully we can sleep through the night. And then tomorrow we hit a power walk, experience some of these glaciers and these lakes along the way. Tomorrow we'll be going to 5,000 meters, guys.
Very excited for tomorrow, guys. Excited for every second we are spending here, really. It's unbelievable.
Guys, please make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment below if you want to ask us any questions. Please hit the like button. It means more to us than you can imagine. A simple little click from you really does change our life in the long run. We just went on a little walk down there with the camera. We didn't take the GoPro. We just went to go and try and take some photos. Have a look at some of these. But I've injured my knee now somehow, and I'm not sure how. Because I was wearing these shoes, maybe I kind of stepped into something that wasn't as stable. So we're a little bit worried because tomorrow's hike is all up. We're going to 5,000 meters tomorrow, pretty much over that hill. So tonight the guys are gonna boil up some coca leaves and alcohol and make me something that I can rub over my knee, and hopefully I'll wake up and it's a little bit better. It's just a little bit, I don't know what it is, you know. I'm not sure if it's coming from my glute, but I really hope it gets a bit better.
Were we destined to burn? No, I say, ooh, maybe I'll turn back and run to you. Maybe I'll turn around. Ooh, is it too late to come back?
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's 5 a.m. here now. The weather is miserable. Absolutely miserable. I slept really well last night.
I slept terribly, and I feel like, you know, I have to keep waking up all the time to pee, and I think it's because this parasite pill. So I took already 4, so today I will give up and I'm not gonna take any more.
Honestly, the most beautiful thing about sleeping here across from this glacier is that every like 10 minutes there's an avalanche where the ice is breaking off the glacier, and it just sounds like this crumbling thunder.
Lucky me, I could hear it many times during the night because I couldn't sleep.
So it's super beautiful. Today's hike is probably going to be the toughest of all because it's all uphill firstly, and the weather is not great, so we're going to be pretty much starting in the rain. My knee is not better. It's not good at all. My leg is actually swollen. I can feel my groin is the problem. So it's like the interior of my knee. My groin is a little bit fired up and my foot is swollen. So I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to see how it goes. We don't have much choice. We're in the middle of nowhere, and
anyway, we have to walk.
It's either cut it off or drag it along. So I think I'll drag it along.
So, the fact about this kind of experience is, you know, every morning we are getting this bucket of hot water where we can wash ourselves. Today, because we slept in the tent, we don't have much space. I will try my best after washing my face. But you have to plan order of what you are washing first, because if you first want to wash your bum here, you're definitely not gonna wash your face or your teeth. So the order has to be face. I would keep brushing teeth with cold water and I will definitely take this bucket to a little bit, you know, wash Bum Bum. How is it?
It's beautiful. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're leaving this beautiful spot. It's not raining right now, but it is hella cold. And we're going up there, so we're all kitted out, ready for anything that this weather throws at us. So the plan of attack for today is for us to make it to the next campsite by lunchtime and then head on to the final campsite, because we've been going so quickly every day. So right now it's all dependent on how I go with my knee. At the moment, I'm surviving. Tell you what, you can hear it in my voice. This is a task. I'm putting all the weight on my right foot, so I'm all good. So in all these mountains you can see red. The red is iron, the yellow is sulfur, and the green is copper. And these hills and mountains are filled with different minerals. Well done, buddy. Well done, lady.
In 1 hour.
4,000 meters.
Usually how long you have to hike here with people?
3 hours.
3 hours. We did it in literally 1 hour. We are on 5,000 meters.
Today's hike was definitely not the most visually spectacular, but we learned a lot from Baker.
So I asked how does it look here, how they are getting married, you know, because there are not so many people. So Baker told me that actually marriages are arranged. The first 1 year, a new married couple, they have to bring one first child, and then the family provides alpacas and whatever they need. On the top of this, most of families, they are bringing between 8 and 12 kids. And obviously, because of the harsh environment, not so many can survive. If you have flu, most probably you might die if your organism is not enough strong. No hospital, the closest hospital is like hundreds of kilometers away from here. So through all this journey in Peru, I've learned so much, and I have so much more appreciation towards what I have, the life I have, and just, you know, sometimes you really have to be more grateful for what you have, because people here, they have absolutely nothing.
Something which is a custom for the Quechuan people is called an apacheta, and this is when the people will give an offering to the land, Pachamama, either to say thank you or ask for protection or to ask for a year of prosperity. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to give our offering to say thank you for the protection on the hike so far, and ask for continual protection as we go on today and tomorrow. The thing that's kept me going the whole way, my knee is still seriously sore, but I've just been sort of right leg first and putting all the pressure on the right leg, and the whole way I've been thinking about what Baker told us. All of these villages, all of these people that live here, they don't have shopping centers. So what they do is every Sunday they have to take whatever they grow or whatever they harvest, whether it's alpaca meat, alpaca wool, potatoes, whatever it is, and they have to walk the same trail that we're walking now to the nearest city, probably about 30 kilometers. And they have to do that every Sunday. If they don't do that, their family doesn't have what they need. They don't have oil, they don't have sugar, they don't have whatever they needed. And so you think about it, if alpaca meat is about 6 soles per kilo. And so you think about it, they've got to carry about 30 kilos of this meat for it to be worth their while, to be able to trade for something that they need for their family. So the whole way up here, I just kept thinking, you know, what if I lived here? I've got these sticks, my backpack's only about 10 kgs. If I lived here, I would have to do this hike, sore legs or not, so that my family could survive. And that's the kind of mindset that got me through this. Now we're at the top 5,000 meters, and it's downhill from here to the next camp where we're probably going to have lunch. And from there, we'll decide if we're going to push on for the day or sleep there for the night.
I'm coming home. Oh, oh, I'm coming home.
We definitely need to hike one more time today, because the time of the hike today, 2 hours, 4 kilometers. It was a very steep hike, but not that long.
The plan is to have some lunch and head on to our final camp so that we don't have to wake up at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning and start our trek. So we're very fortunate that we managed to do that so quickly, but we've got another uphill from here all the way up to Rainbow Mountain.
It's really cold, guys.
You will notice that this is the first time everybody's got everything on, and that's because it is freezing and it's raining. Baker, how many hours we got ahead of us?
4?
We got
I guess
4
for you
hours.
it's gonna be like a 2.
Guys, it's snowing. That lady we just went past is wearing sandals. I told you, it's f***ing cold.
We got love that we'll never need to hide. Love will always rise above. Whatever comes, we will be just fine.
We've officially experienced almost every single weather condition possible. Now it's hailing. I think we're a tornado away from a full house.
Galaxy, hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free.
Guys, I think it's important for us to state here that we're doing really well on this hike and we're moving quite quickly. But we read a lot about altitude and how best to handle it before coming to Peru. And so we spent about 2 weeks in Cusco before setting out on this trail. A lot of people make the mistake of landing in Cusco and thinking that altitude sickness is a myth. And I can tell you, even after spending 2 weeks in Cusco before this hike, I'm dizzy here as we stand at about 5,000 meters above sea level. It's very hard to enjoy something like this when you're throwing up, or when you're sick, or when you can't breathe. So, you know, the best way for you to enjoy something like this is to prepare yourself. Don't think that you're one of those people that's just not going to be affected, because a lot of us are going to be affected. I think the ratio, in all seriousness, is 50% of people will suffer from altitude sickness, and that's just at the 3,000 meters of Cusco. We're almost double that height right now.
1 hour 54 whole hike. Bravo. My friends from Dubai, they will know why I'm calling Wade Princess.
Oh, because I washed my feet. No one was joking when they said this place was cold. Whoa! Look at this, it's snowing.
It's in Poland. It's kind of raining shit. It's not snowing.
White, the ground's white.
Oh my god.
This is snow. She's robbing me of my enjoyment. We are so happy about this because the entire hike we were really hoping that when we got to Rainbow Mountain we would have some snow on Rainbow Mountain to add some contrast to the colors. And tomorrow morning we're going to wake up and go to Rainbow Mountain, and all we got to do is hope that this snow stays and we're going to have some insane scenery at Rainbow Mountain. We can't wait to show you. Highly recommend this to anybody who ever travels to Peru. Make sure you check out this hike. It's insane. And once again, guys, please give us a like, and please subscribe to our channel.
We trip.
Places, still nights, endless waiting, in and out of sleep. Will it always be a mystery? Will there always be a missing part of me? Thinking back.
So it's our final morning. Quite a funny story actually. Monya and I woke up, it must have been like 1 a.m.
Same moment.
and we were ready to go. So we are very tired now. How do you feel that this is your last day?
I feel very excited, but I have today massive headache. This attitude, guys, I'm not sick, but my head is...
I'm a little bit upset. I feel like I could do this for months.
Oh yeah, that's definitely, over and over again.
Like, I don't want it to end, you know. But today we have, I would say, like the cherry on the cake to go to Rainbow Mountain. Rainbow Mountain is like this massive mountain that is filled with different minerals. And so the mountain is green, red, yellow. Very excited. It's a beautiful morning. There's no rain, no snow. It is ice cold though. We have about a 30-minute hike to Rainbow Mountain. Hopefully we get there before everybody else.
Morning, night,